Holidays are coming round now. Winter is here, my favorite time of the year. I could get close to my dear, my baby. I could feel the breeze coming through.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're just gonna be getting ready to go out. I'm gonna go out with my husband and the baby, and we're gonna be getting rid of all this horrible hair, which is gonna be putting my rolos in and putting on some makeup, getting some clothes, and we'll see how I transform myself. Let's get into it. So first up, you guys, I have something on my skin already, so I'm gonna take that off because that product looks like it's not good no more. It's been peeling off. It's supposed to be a glowy moisturizer, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna be using my Garnier micellar water just to clean myself. So I'm gonna start off using this Glow Recipe moisturizer. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's very beautiful. It does give me so much moisture in my skin, so much needed moisture. And following that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. So now that the rollers are kind of hot already, I think my next step will be putting them on since they're nice and hot. And for today, you guys, I think I'm going to be using this palette right here. It's so beautiful and I can't wait to play with it again. And look at these colors, you guys. They're amazing. I just can't wait to start playing with this. So you guys, I'm just going to be starting and playing with this Huda Beauty palette. It's so beautiful. I'm trying to create a soft but very romantic, or I don't know, whatever comes out is gonna be great, I'm pretty sure, because these eyeshadows are just so lovely. First, I'm gonna put some under eye cream so my eyes are moisturizing while I do the top of the lid. So on a Morphe M518 like this one. It's just a very nice fluffy brush. We're just going to be starting with this color right in here, you guys. And I'm going to start placing it right here. That color, you guys, is everything. Color again and just placing a little bit more. It's beautiful. I'm gonna dive into this color right here because I think it's really pretty, and start as well on top of the last one on another Morphe brush. This is the M507. This is more like a taper, more detail kind of brush, and I'm gonna grab this color right here, you guys. I'm dying to put it in my outer B. And so we're just gonna be placing that color right in here. Hopefully you guys can see. Starting to build that color in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab this color right in here. Same brush. And start putting it around that color that we just laid. Sort of on top. I'm gonna grab another brush. This is Morphe and Jacqueline Hills, and I'm gonna grab this one right here just to blend out the edges of the colors that we just put in. That color, it's everything. Alright, you guys, now I feel like I want to do like a cut crease kind of thing right here. We'll see. Just like that, and then I feel like I'm gonna place, what color do I want to place in there? Let's just quickly swatch some of these special shades. So beautiful. I want to do this. Look how beautiful and multi-dimensional this color is. Ooh, you guys, which one would I put? I feel like this one, it's so pretty. I think I'm gonna play with this one. So I'm gonna grab a brush like this one. This is very old from LA Colors, but I feel like it's fluffy enough and it'll carry that shade. And this shade is more loose, so it had some fall off. Good thing we started with the eyes. So I'm gonna put that shade right about there. And then with the same brush, I think, I'm gonna grab this color right here. I just wanna try it and see if it goes well. And yes, it does. I just feel like with the brush, it's not gonna be as intense as like the other shade, which was just giving so much richness with the brush. I'm gonna grab my finger and place it in there. Grab that, and it's so much better with the finger. Definitely. Look at that, you guys. It's so beautiful and so metallic and dimensional and just special. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes in my collection. I will never get rid of it. So I'm gonna go back into this color right here and start darkening my outer V just the tiniest bit more. And I think we're ready with that. I'm gonna do the other eye and we'll come back for the face. And then after the base, we're just gonna be doing the lower lash part. How's that? So here's how the eyes are looking like. Pretty nice, you guys. Very beautiful. And right now I'm just gonna try this Honey Trick and Treat Lip Balm, Berry Balm with natural tint. And I feel like it's a lip mask. Comes out a little berry. I don't know if you can see it right there that I'm having on right now. It doesn't give that much color, but it does give you a little cast of purple, and it tastes so good, you guys. All right, the first thing I'm gonna be using is this Becca under eye corrector. I'm gonna be applying this right in here just to correct those blue tones that I have right in here. All right, so that's how we're looking like. I'm looking very glowy in the camera, but it's gonna be fixed in a minute. So that's gonna be it for that. And then while that's setting in there, I'm gonna be using this Pretty Fresh from ColourPop, you guys. I love this foundation. It's pretty natural. And start to apply. And I don't want to cover all my imperfections. I just want to give it a nice kind of blur, even look to the skin. I look even glowier in camera when I put this on. So I think I'm gonna use about that much. I'm not going to be caking up my face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Incognito from Wet n Wild, which I really love. I'm gonna go ahead and wet my sponge with this Morphe setting spray. I'm almost done. I like to do that. It's just my under eyes look a little bit more hydrating and not so crazy. All right, under eyes are looking great, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that with powder before it creases. For powder, I'm gonna be using this Too Faced one. This is in light. Look at how pretty that looks. Very beautiful. I'm going to be using the middle shade and applying just a dust right here, you guys. Almost just dabbing the powder in instead of like, you know what I mean? So I do tend to crease right in here. This powder is just so much more glowier. So I'm gonna grab another powder for the rest of the face. I'm gonna be using my Fenty in Butter. I don't know how I want to do this. Very lightly with a small brush because I don't want too much powder in my face. I do not like the look of it. So just to tone everything down and just keep it in place. I feel like that's enough. We don't need that much. I still look very much glowy, and that's because of the moisturizer that I use, and also the Pretty Fresh foundation is very glowy. So next up, you guys, I'm gonna be using this palette right here from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is so beautiful. Also a very glowy product, but I'm gonna be using this bronzer right here. This is one of my favorite brushes for bronzer. I love this. It's very fluffy and very nicely densed. So I'm gonna grab the middle shade right here and maybe mix a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy with the bronzer. Really don't like that much bronziness on the skin. Just enough to make me look alive. I know on camera I can get away with putting more bronzer, but in real life situation, it's better not to. So I'm done bronzing, you guys, and it's time for blush. And right here I have the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics one. This is the Lover Boy color, and I love this color, you guys. It's so beautiful. Look how gorgeous. I'm gonna be placing this on my face and see how the color turns out to be. Packaging is beautiful. So what I like to do is just grab a little bit on the brush. I know the brush, once it goes in, it grabs a lot of product. So let's start by placing some color in the cap and tapping off the brush. Start applying lightly. I love how this blush makes my cheeks look just amazing. So innovative. And look, I don't know how to describe it other than I like it very much, and I will be constantly using it. Look at that. That it just looks so much natural. I'm going over with the clean brush. Yummy. Putting all that precious powder back in. And let's continue with the highlights. So the highlight, you guys, is this one right here from Jaclyn Hill as well. This is called Extra, and I'm just gonna be dabbing this with my finger on my face because it is extra. And look at that color. Let me quickly swatch it for you guys. It's so beaming. I don't know if you could see, but looking at my finger, it's just so reflective. Just gonna be dabbing that in here, and I think that was enough. And it just kind of looks wet and glassy and yummy. Look at that. That's just special. Okay, you guys, so it's now time to do the under eye, which is gonna be using the same palette, and I feel like I'm gonna go in with what do I want to do? Maybe this color and this one, just to keep the vibe. I'm gonna start with lightest color. Can you see? That is so beautiful. What is that sound now? But now I'm just gonna be grabbing this color right here, which is the darker one, and just placing it in here, placing it in the outer edge of the eye. And now we're just almost done, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my mascara, and I'll be right back. For mascara, I received this on a BoxyCharm, and I want to give it a try. Let's see what it does. Here's what the one looks like. And I'm not gonna be wearing falsies today because I want to be comfortable. I mean, this mascara does elongate my lashes for sure, but it's not everything I want in a mascara, because I have my favorite, and I'm already married to this mascara right here, which I'm gonna be placing on top, just because it's a habit already that I just end up using this over any other mascara that I use, and makes my lashes look so much better. Just the holy grail. I'm going to be using this number 7 powder just to buff in the skin, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so grabbing just a little bit. I haven't even used this powder yet, and I want to see how it performs by buffing on the skin, just to melt everything down, and it looks so much better. I feel like I'm gonna marry this powder forever, because I do think that tones everything down, and it does create that bell on top. So now, you guys, I'm gonna jump into the lips, and for today we're gonna be using this Saint Luxe lip in Secret Admire. Just gonna be lining those lips. This is kind of like a more chocolate neutral. And now I'm gonna be using this LA Girl lipstick, and the color, what color is this? I'm gonna swatch it right here for you guys. See how that looks. I feel like I want something a little bit lighter than this. Let's see, Wet n Wild and Skinny Dip, maybe. This feels so nice and comfortable in the lips. Alright, you guys, I feel like the last thing that I am missing is a lip gloss, and I feel like I overlined my lips just a little bit, but who cares? Who cares? And this one is Matte Lip Gloss Savior Fair, I feel. You guys let me know, because I am so bad with names, and this is so pretty, you guys. I never overline my lips, but I feel like the day that I do, I go all in, baby, all in. Alright, you guys, I feel like it's time to take all this down. I have talked for so much, so let's start doing that. Here's how the hair and the makeup turned out to be. I really enjoy how it looks, you guys. It's so pretty. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit. so you guys can see better the makeup. Oh my god, it's so pretty. There you go, you guys. Here's how glassy the skin is looking, how everything is looking. Look at that eye, look at that eye look. It's so pretty, you guys. And the lip is a little bit overdrawn, but it's okay, we can deal with it. And here's how the wavy hair turned out to be. This one didn't want to wave that much, but I can fix that with my iron. It's because I damped it a little bit too much, but here's what it's looking like, and I'm gonna grab some clothing to put on. So that is it for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be leaving a clip or a picture of the way that I dress for this occasion right here, you guys, so you guys can see what I chose for this occasion with my husband. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.